So right about now, everyone, if you're alive and breathing here for a poetry show tonight, make some motherfucking noise! Now, I'll be your MC this evening. My name is Selfie. And we have an amazing matchup tonight with a show by the name of Bars Fest. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all, Bars Fest. Bars Fest is ahead to... Everyone, hold me out. All right, now let's try some call and response, y'all. I say Mike, you say check, say Mike. Mike. I say re, you say spec, say re. Re. What's the golden rule of the show, y'all? That's what I'm talking about. If y'all want to talk, y'all want to have a good time, I want to encourage you to sign up for the next Bars Fest, okay? Or to hang out downstairs or outside on that patio. We're about to get rowdy here. Rowdy is rowdy, but we are going to get rowdy here, but not quite yet. So my name is Selfie, and I'm going to be your Bars Fest host this evening. Okay. And I'm a poet. But I prefer the noun Bardist. You ain't gotta be hard to outwork the hardest. I'm a farmer planting bars when it is not time to harvest. I watch my bars grow to bars like I'm at Avant. Rewind, remind me, what's that bar again? If I drop that bar again, then it's a bargain bin. Oh, snap. Where have you been at? My bars get snaps and snap bars, and when they're feeling themselves, they flip back, they snap back. My bars are bars of the times. Come on. They hop and skip genres. They are double Dutch and double entendres. I guess you could call them Chandras. Rhymes, my bars nice. Stay light on their feet, dig deep and flightless. Listen, they try to put me on a no-fly list, but I'm the flyest, and you can't bar up the sky, bitch. You don't understand. My bars stay stuck like they're Cardi B busting out the belly band. My bars heavy, my bar ton, but I am no simp, son. I am swimming in Barton Springfields, listening to the sound of silence with Simon and Art. Barfunkel, I'm swerving, curses and hearses, serving up verses like I'm employee of the month at Sabaro. Don't ever forget what day comes before. America tried to ban us, but this country could not bar me with an army, outbar me or guard me. I'll put up 16 and a quarter like I'm James Barden, Charles Hartley, or Knowles Barkley. I'm John Starks on Harley Quinn's Harley. I'm Baria Starks meets Brianna Bar sipping tea with Baby Bop and Barney at the house of Tarley, fermenting barley. I'm effed up. I try to keep my head up even when I see low green eyes. Death, yo. What else does the Grim Reapo bring? I'm the homecoming king. A mix between Aziz and Bari and Rupee bars. They try to tell me that I'm a monkey with these bars. But really, I'm a person. I'm a Persian, so I'm more like Darius the Great. Americans want to call me a terrorist, but I'm Iranian and American. So I guess to the rest of the world, I'm a barbarian. There's so much hate in the world that it makes you feel like you are barking in the parking lot. But maybe we should all just stop parking in the barking lot. I am barking and snarling and bursting from the seams, serving up gnarly Jabari bar knuckle boxing bars like a barista from Nuck If You Buck is my national anthem. I do not know the words of the song, but I know what I'm supposed to do when it comes on. Like Super Nintendo, I'm Super Mario with the Super Ninja Stars. Listen, I've got bars from Texas to the Middle East. Allahu Akbar, so praise God and make people run away afraid of me. And I quote, I pledge allegiance to the bars. That's Brittany Caballero. Don't ever forget what day comes before. Yo, how we feeling tonight? Y'all ready for Bars Fest? So we got the wonderful DJ Bloom. DJ Bloom is going to be playing music and intros all night long. Before we get started, I do want to go through the premise of the show a little bit and the rules and the format. So who here is familiar with what a bar is? Does anyone know the definition of a bar? Chocolate. Chocolate, yes. Chocolate can be a bar. It is a bar. Anyone else? Skill, seal, bars of steel, alcohol, yes, a bar serves alcohol, that is also a bar. So a bar in music is also known as a measure. You can think of a bar as a container of beats or segments. You can think of our poets tonight as containers of the most potent language you have heard in this city tonight. They will be facing off head to head with a bar. Now, sometimes the bar is hard to define, but we know it when we hear it. Can anyone blurt out a bar that they know? How about when Jay-Z says, I'm not a businessman, I'm a bar. Or how about when Weezy says, safe sex is great sex, you better wear a, because you don't want that. That I think I'm so rapid. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Bar and sex positive bar. So we rock with that. Or maybe when Cardi says eating halal, driving a lamb. That's a bar. For me, that's a bar. It made me feel inclusive and see. Although I don't eat halal or drive a lamb, but anyways, so those are definition of bars. So sometimes your mama will drop a bar on you, you know? Sometimes your daddy will drop a bar on you. So sometimes bars are words of wisdom. So I want you to think of a bar tonight. It can be a short, potent language, or it can be a poem that is so beautifully crafted, a story so well told that it's just a bar. So tonight we are going to see bars in all of their forms. And I want to show love to the poets who will be competing tonight. So I want y'all to show love for Davey the Poet versus Jada Luciano. She's So Cold versus Gully Thoughts. Jack Blunt versus the Fluent One. And Deuce versus Anira Chavez. So each of these poets are paired up against one of their competing poets. Both poets will be called up to the stage. One poet will represent the red color. Another poet will represent the yellow color. The reason these colors matter is because we have three judges. Judges, can you wave your flags in the air so the audience can see you? Can we give it up for our judges helping us do this show tonight? So let's meet our judges right now. Our first judge, Judge Me. Judge Me, where you at, y'all? There's Judge Me right there in the middle. When I asked Judge Me why they're qualified to be a judge, they said, I'm a radio DJ. I'm the DJ for the Houston Texans. Y'all can cheer for them, okay? This year's different, okay? And he said he's DJ from for everyone from Travis Scott to Kevin Hart. Yeah, we weren't ready. But most importantly, he loves poetry. Y'all give it up for our first judge. Our next Judge Nomad. Where you at, Judge Nomad? We got Judge Nomad over here trying to wave the flag. It's wrapped up. He got it. When I asked Judge Nomad why he was qualified to be a judge, he said he is a Houston curator. Can we give it up for the curators in the building tonight? And a talent scout. Ooh. Don't fuck up, poets. Y'all give it up for Judge Nomad. And our third and final judge this evening, Judge Bree. Can you show everyone where you are at? Wave a flag for us. There's Judge Bree over there in the corner. When I asked Judge Bree why she was qualified to be a judge, she says, I'm qualified because I'm here to see beautiful souls. Make some noise if you're here to see some beautiful souls tonight. So each poet will compete against their competing poet in pairs across 3 rounds. We're going to flip a coin, okay? We're going to flip a coin to determine who gets to pick, who goes first or second. If it lands on red, if it lands on heads, red will get to choose if they want to go first or second. If it lands on tails, yellow will get to choose if they want to go first or second. After both poets have competed, we'll invite them both back up to stage. Judges, you will either raise 1 red flag or 1 yellow flag to select who won that round. Now, each time a poet wins a round, they will receive a token. The token in tonight's competition is... We are not sponsored yet, but each poet will receive an extra large Kit Kat bar. Now, the Kit Kat bar is really the perfect snack for Bars Fest because it is a snack of bars made up of bars, and then each bar is made up of individual bars of wafers. Bars on bars. So whoever wins the matchup after each round will receive a token. Kit Kat. They do not have to return it and they keep their token. Y'all give it up for Sharika Mitchell, who has arrived. Maybe if y'all show her enough love, she'll be in Bars Fest 3. So each poet receive a bar. She's quiet now. So each poet will receive a bar after they win a round. Whoever receives the most bars after 3 rounds of competition will win their matchup. Audience, we understand how it works. More importantly, judges, do we understand how this works? Yes? Okay, let me know now, or no, I got thumbs ups. Okay, cool. My judges are ready. Poets, are we ready? Audience, are we ready again? All right, y'all, we're going to get straight into the competition right fucking now. I want y'all to build energy and show love. Round 1 matchup for the first poet coming to the stage, Davey the Poet. So Davey will be the yellow poet this round versus her competitor this round, Jada Luciano. If you know it, sing it. All right, y'all, we're going to flip this coin. Get up for yourselves and let's sing along. All right, y'all, so we're going to flip this coin. If it lands on heads, red gets to decide who goes first. And if it It's on tails. Yellow gets to decide who goes first. So we're gonna flip it. It's tails. Yellow. Do you want to go first or second? First. JD wants to go first. You'll see JD here in a second. Put your motherfucking hands together for JD, the poet. Thank you.
I am the lightning coming from dark clouds. And though I'm strong, some days my knees do hit the ground. And yes, I'm okay today, but I do pour down when there's no one else around because it's not easy as it seems being a strong friend. And they claim they care, but I know it's for pretend. And help me understand and comprehend why they ask me if I'm straight. And anytime they ask, I say I'm okay because if I'm not, what would I do to make sure I get through the day? I'm telling you, when shit gets real, they never stay. It be the ones that claim they got me that are typically the ones that stray away. And people wonder why I'd rather listen, never open up and just keep my mouth shut because it scares me knowing that you can use my weakness against me. Yeah. So why would I give you the weapon voluntarily for you to be someone that may only be rocking temporarily? Like, damn, I'm tired of revealing vulnerability. You know, pouring out the pain that's living in me, just to realize the person can be hearing me, but not actually listening to what it is that has my heart sinking in it. Why is genuine so hard to find? Like, why check in on me just to not reply? See, that's the type of shit that'll make me want to knock your head to the side, and we feel bad because it's a justified homicide. Like, the fake love is the reason I killed you in my mind. Man, real friends are hard to find, but a damn sure ain't blind. I don't know. I just personally feel like opening up is a waste of fucking time, and I use defense as a mechanism to avoid pain of all kinds, but honestly, I'm tired of being strong. I just wish I had someone to pick up the damn phone and make me feel as if I'm no longer alone. I just wish I had someone that always have my back, like pick up my slack and put me back on track without making me feel as if I'm attacked. And I realize it does affect my mental health, placing myself after everyone else because I too want someone to invite me over to cry on their shoulder because it's the small things that'll prevent my heart from getting colder. And I'm a strong friend, but I do have my days when I smile to pretend. I'm a strong friend that drink before it even hit the weekend. And the answer to are you okay all depends, but since I'm a strong friend, I'll say yes and hit send. But I'm tired of being strong, yet there's no one else I can ever call on. Therefore, I'm my own backbone. And with that being said, check on your strong friends, because I'm sure they need you 9 times out of 10.
Y'all give it up for Jada the poet. And keep that energy come to the stage. We got Jada Luciano.
My sister Diamond has always had a love for fitness, going to the beach, arts and crafts, and loves to eat. But the thing I admire about her most is that she is the most loving person you'll meet, but completely carefree. I'm talking, you can starve, but she gon' eat. Sit back and chill while you stress and worry about the weekend. If she don't do nothing else, best believe she gonna get a couple naps and best believe she gonna sleep. So you can imagine the hole in my heart after getting a call that she was missing. It was 2 days before Thanksgiving. A lot of us were probably cooking, cleaning, and preparing. And me, I was praying to God that we'd find my sister. It wasn't the first time it happened. The first time hearing was in middle school. I couldn't understand the full severity of her disappearance at the time. I thought, she's grown. She's an adult. She could come and go as she pleased until a couple days turned into weeks, and weeks turned into a couple months. And y'all, for weeks we couldn't sleep. But then I remember hearing that they found her, rushed to the hospital to go get her. All hospitals were the same to me. They had doctors and nurses and kept you safe. They wanted you to be healthy and keep you sane, but this one felt more like a prison. No bars, but heavy locks on every doors, and folks that kinda look like nurses would stand and stare at you at every door. So when I got that call 2 days before Thanksgiving, this time felt different because I know where she'd been before I began researching and pacing, and 1 in 4 adults struggle from mental illness every year, and to think we would have found better ways and systems to help through the years, that the noise of suicides from children to adults would encourage us to adhere. But for me, all I could think about was my sister, how she's been in and out of a psychiatric facility for as long as I can remember, and in between 2 different months just this year, y'all, I don't trust the doctors. I don't trust the therapists, nurses, or security guards, and I definitely don't trust the medication. The only one I've been able to trust my sister with is God. I pray for her every day, that he touches her mind every day. My sister, though, she holds in her face 2 eyes that don't hold as much life anymore, but still beautiful. A smile that won't stretch as far, but can still break any sky. And yes, she's lost a couple pounds, but she will always be America's next top model. Jada Luciano.
That was Jada Luciano. Can I get both poets back up to the stage? All right, judges. This is going to be the first time, but not the last time, all right? I need y'all to tell me who you think won that round. Was it the yellow poet, Davey the poet, or was it Team Red, Jada Luciano? Let me see your flags up in 3, 2, 1. Yellow wins that round. Give it up for both poets. Can we give it up for both poets one more time? Before we get to the next matchup, I gotta make a little announcement. If you drive a Ford Explorer, a Mazda question mark, a Toyota, it looks like it says PCT, but I don't know what that car is. If you drive any of those cars and you park like an asshole, I'm not gonna read out your license plate number, okay? But you need to move your car because you're blocking the road and they're gonna tow your ass. So if you are a Ford Explorer, a Mazda, or a Toyota something, and you parked hella weird, please go check on your vehicle. Everyone say rewind. Y'all are laughing, unless it's you. All right, y'all. What y'all think of that first matchup? We're going to go into our second matchup. I want y'all to build energy, show love for She's So Cold. Representing the yellow side, and then representing the red side, y'all put y'all's hands together for Gully Dog. All right, y'all, we're going to flip the coin to see who gets to pick the order. Red is heads, yellow is tails. Flip it. It is heads. Red, would you like to go first or second? Red wants to go first. We'll see you in a second, y'all. Y'all give it up for Gully Dog.
See, the topic of my thoughts will always bring heat. My words are meant to penetrate deep and activate your G-spot. That's your grief spot. Nah, I ain't pulling out. I'm trying to impregnate you with peace. Stop playing on my top. Everybody be asking me, where the hell you got that name Gully Thoughts? Alexa, define Gully. Tough. Rugged. From the street. A valley or ditch that might be deep and maybe a narrow alley from the Middle East. I will never spit that weak shit. That deep ditch is all I know when I've been dragged through the pits of hell and God finally spoke to me through the fire. So how can I beat around the bush? I push my trauma into the forefronts and hope that you pass my storefronts and store those thoughts and store them gems and purchase them gems so you know that you could take your Crocs out of sports mode and stop running from the demons and stop coming up with all these reasons on why you can't heal. I peel your mask off and steal your suppression so you can finally feel. If you feel like my poetry is cutthroat, it's because I used to cut my own throat and try to take my own life. The stage is for me to shine my light, so I cut to the chase so I can deposit some hope because somebody out here might have the same place. And y'all look in the mirror, and y'all don't feel like y'all have the courage left to smile anymore. And I don't want nobody to feel alone anymore. So I write this poetry to pour, to give, to serve. I do this shit for a reason. This might be my rookie season, but that don't mean my poetry ain't seasoned, baby. I got that sauce. My shit ain't ever bland. So Gully Thoughts just not my stage name. It's not just my business. It's not just my brand. This is my lifestyle. But if you like my style, you can go to gullythoughts.com and you can copy this shit. But you can't copy it. But you'll try to, and you'll highlight my light and press copy paste, but the font might be different because I'm a little bit more bold. Go ahead and underline my soul because I stand out. And I'm looking out in the stands and my fans with their hands out about to receive and about to conceive. I told you I was going to impregnate you with peace. And I ain't pulling out. I'm a freedom writer. So I'm going to stay inside you until you unchain yourself. And I'm not yourself. Feel free.
That was Gully Thoughts. I want y'all to show love, share energy for the next folk coming to the stage. She so cool.
Keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit. And I pour my heart into every line. Spend minute after minute, hour after hour getting my words memorized. Close my eyes to visualize how every performance plays out. I pray my legs are strong enough to hold me up when the judges lay their spades out. I'm hypnotized by my desire to spit rhymes. So I hit the stage with the intention of getting a rise out of the eyes that pierce my soul when my story cries. This is not scripted reality TV. This is me. There's no direct-to-yell cut, run it back this time, reposition your head. There's no second chance to recreate the scene. This is a one-shot deal. I step in front of this mic and bare my soul. Hope that as my story unfolds, you won't go bored and centripede my energy and match me. Know that this ain't easy. Creating content for people to see through me. I'm playing Russian roulette at every venue. Every audience will respond and saying, feels like a bullet to the brain when I look up from the stage and the face remain changed. If I wasn't doing this to be more than what I already am, then every poem that I pen will remain hidden. But my thoughts are jotted in my journal and spoken for a reason. This is my therapy. And if I don't, this is my therapy. Damn. I step in front of this mic and bare my soul. Hope that as my story unfolds, you won't grow bored. Instead, you'll my energy and match me. Know that this ain't easy, creating content for people to see through me. I'm playing Russian roulette at every venue. Every audience won't respond the same. It feels like a bullet to the brain when I look up from the stage and the faces remain to change. If I wasn't doing this to be more than what I already am, then every poem that I pen would remain hidden. But my thoughts are jotted in my journal and spoken for a reason. This is my therapy. And fuck. This is my craft, and it's not just about the poetry. I compromise my sanity and expose my vulnerability when I give you myself mentally. Words can be spoken by just about anybody, but to step up and create an experience is a different level of responsibility. I got to dig deep inside of me. Forget about my nervousness and anxiety. Stimulate the crowd with my energy. Wear confidence as an accessory. With the play on words so cleverly to perforate your ear so delicate and turn my mouth into a dispensary and spit my shit unapologetically. When I'm shaking my clip, I'm gonna take 500 for the win, Alex. Double jeopardy. Keep in mind that I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my shit.
Give it up for She's So Cold. Can I get both poets back up to the stage? All right, judges, on the count of 3, let us know who you think won that round. Was it yellow, She's So Cold, or was it red, Gully Thoughts? Let me see those flags in 3, 2, 1. That round goes to Gully Thoughts. Give it up for both poets. Can y'all believe that we are just 4 poems into the evening? So we're going into our third matchup. We're going straight into our third matchup. I want y'all to put your hands together, show love for the first poet coming to the stage. Repping the red side. Y'all give it up for Zach Blunt. And going against Zach Blunt this round, y'all put your hands together for the Fluent One. The bars are getting knocked the fuck down this round. Oh, fuck it. All of a sudden the dudes come out, right? All right, so we're gonna flip this coin. We're gonna flip this coin and see who gets to decide who goes win here. We're gonna flip it. We got tails, yellow. Do you want to go first or second?
Let's Zach choose.
We got it, poet. What's these Zach next? Yo, give it up for the Fluent One.
Tear duct's empty. A raspy voice seeks comfort through a mouthpiece. Conversation disconnected, my soul reached over long distance, it was like fire. Shut up in my bones, it was like fire. Shut up in these poems, I felt lava searing down my cheeks, erupting as black signatures over white pages. Didn't know who I was looking for, but knew who I was praying for, a microphone and blurry faces. Many have heard that poetry is an outlet, but it is the pen that plugs us in. Meter and metaphor materialized escapes. A poet's feet will never stop running until I'm planted among crops of ears. Mouthpiece blazing, poetry flaming snaps. Popcorn ricocheting, ringing off eardrums, touching souls, creating music. Never whole, leaving fragments replayed in iPhones, but our poet have seen familiar faces become blurry repetitions of stalwart clouds of complacency. Their cumulonimbus titans standing on the horizon, ready to crash down with the thunder and the lightning torrents, drowning out views of hope. But don't doubt yourself. Don't cut yourself out of the equation. Pain is necessary to show the equal value of your healing. So don't be afraid of your tears streaming. It is not your strength leaving whenever it rains. It brings life, nourishment, replenishment. So don't be afraid of your rain, afraid of your life, afraid to spit. There is a river that flows from behind your lips. Don't down yourself, remember. You are a star that has fallen from heaven without being wished on. I have seen deserts encroach on the hallowed boundaries of my jungle, so I stand as a tree, watching over my brethren, spitting life into the sand, forever hoping the grassroots will take hold, spreading my branches wide open, knotted shoulders, ready for impact. Zach, you should come use them. Wrap your vine leaves around this Facebook until your feet are ready to be replanted and go onward, upward, until you're past the pain, past the sacrifice, past the insecurities, past the mediocrity, past the hit that, past that, until your past that is in your past. The future is waiting for you to come back to where you fell from, raising quality, raising spirits, raising family, but we're family, so let me raise you when you need it. I told you. I am poet planted purposely in this jungle, climb these limbs freely, poke your head through the canopy. Remember that when you get to the top, that good enough ain't never good enough. So be fooled into bending over backwards, renting your Michelangelo masterpiece with your mouthpiece, calling a new hotline opinion that's hotline. I'm telling you, organic or big synthetic every time. Solution. Reignite the spark that we planted in your gut to grow. Throw gasoline over your paper. Toss your pen in a box of matches. Pull something at random and strike until something happens. Strike until something happens. Strike until every last word that you write is covered in flames. Liquid fire pouring out from engines underneath rocket ships ready to blast off, leaving ashes floating. The remains of these poems that continue to go over people's heads. So spit fire, you esoteric, all-rated dragon, because this poetry thing ain't never been about you. You are. No, it will be. Just stay. What was the flow I want? Yo, I want you to show that same energy, that same love. Where's that? Blunt. Y'all remember back in 2020 when the whole world shut down and them cops that kept shooting us? So we moved into the streets and some white Americans were outraged by the outrage. Now we outside, niggas throwing hats up in the air, hitting motherfuckers with chairs. And they outraged by the outrage. Well, I wrote this poem for them. You white people are not late to this party. You just been a wallflower, sitting in the backdrop like the camouflage caught your tongue. You can't tell me you don't see color in the world saturated with so much hue. Man, besides, if everything was black and white, would you still not see how often we are erased from the pages? Blank sheets, they don't get read. You gotta have context, and there's no contest. Black people have always been the popular culture. I would say y'all eat it up like vultures, but They black too. Time to give credit where it's due, and all y'all done is bite off everything like gluttony ain't never been a sin. Walk into a space as if you own the place. You can't make room in a room you didn't build to begin with. Gotta take it back to the roots. Analyze the foundation. Does not take over. It is a reclamation. It is a revolution. It's not a destination. The only thing that is stopping the damage you think I'm taking. This is not to say you have to take a bullet to prove that you're an ally, but maybe take responsibility, maybe take accountability, maybe take a step back and take a look around. It seems as if you rather have owned people than to own up to oppression. And I don't know why you can't acknowledge both. I don't know if one even exists without the other. I don't know if the people who are othered even exist to you. And you say, of course, all lives matter. And I say, prove it. And you point to mission trips. And I see colonialization. And you point to urban development. And I see gentrification. And you point to this land of equal opportunity. And I see people in these streets fighting for the same thing declared at the genesis of this nation. Are you out here in these streets? Or do you check out already? It must be so nice to be able to afford to check out of a conversation about race. Meanwhile, I'm racing not to be erased from the histories because you like to take everything for yourself, including the history. But I hear that shit repeat. So be careful what you read because what goes around comes around. And next time, we might just burn this motherfucker down.
That was that blunt. Can I get both poets up to the stage? Judges! Do not be afraid, judges. We will escort you to your cars. You will be safe. All right, judges. I need y'all to tell me if the yellow side the fluent one won that round. If the red side, Zach Blunt won that round. Let me see your flags up in 3, 2, 1. Flags up. Round goes to red. Give it up for Gold Poet. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all, we are in our final matchup of the first round. I want y'all to build energy, show love, and welcome up to the stage, Deuce Deuce. And going against Deuce Deuce this round, we have Anira Chavez. All right, y'all. I'm gonna flip this coin. Tails, yellow. Do you want to go first or second? Yellow is going second. Welcome up to the stage, Red Anira Chavez.
I ain't got no reason to be sorry. My beauty ain't no contradiction. I don't need your permission to be all the fierce stardust moonlight I am made of. Being a woman is a full-time job, an occupation that I love, but I am underpaid for my labor.
Tell me what you know about giving birth to dead stars and still having the courage to dream again. Swallowing the blades of your scorn because you know how quick they are to label us as angry, as bitter. How come every time a woman shows up for herself, she got to be labeled as an inconvenience? You want my love without accountability, and it doesn't work that way. You want my love to perform miracles and walk on water, but who's going to save my heart when it's left unconscious on the ocean floor? If holding you down means self-destruction, I'd rather wait for a gentle kind of love above sea level. And this time I'll choose my lovers wisely. Look both ways before crossing intersections I cannot come back from. Being a woman feels like being harassed for saying no, being labeled as promiscuous for saying yes. The duality of being America's scapegoat and most valuable asset. Don't we always show up to do the labor of lifting, pushing through each contraction, lotus flowers blooming from bruised lips and liberation singing from fractured rib cages? Don't I deserve rest? Use my PTO for once, because I'm not waiting until death to live a soft life. So I stretch my thoughts across the horizon sky. I brush the cruelty of the world off my skin. I dare to be sunlight, knowing this world can't comprehend my joy and the relief to be alive. When the silence is thick and heavy in my room, I wrap it around my waist and I dance. Because a quick twerk session in the mirror after having a mental breakdown, it is a form of self-love. It is self-care. So I turn up the music like I ain't got no neighbors. And the widow next door prays that I gain some sense, but if only she knew I've been lying dead in this house for 3 days. When depression turns your mattress into a casket, I have resurrected from my grief, shook the death off my insecure bones. This is a cleanse. This is an exorcism of all my exes and soul ties. So no, I'm not sorry for this revival. I spent too many years wandering in low self-esteem, a refugee in my skin, searching for my native land. I know too many little girls afraid to use their own voices, too many to count, too many elegies, too many funerals. So no, I am not sorry for this cascade of rage, this storm without rain. Tonight, I will go home with a sober heart, knowing that I fought with good intentions, knowing that my ancestors be proud of me because I confronted all the things that whispers in the shadows, like come outside, come catch these hands. I was a woman before they got here, and I'll be a woman when it's time for me to leave. Those generational cycles are ending with me. Rule number 1, do yourself a favor and stay out of women's business, because I see you over there hyperventilating. My words make you feel claustrophobic, or maybe it's something about an honest woman that makes you nervous. Thank you.
That was Anira Chavez, and going against Anira this round, y'all put your hands together. The yellow side, Deuce Deuce.
To the guy who said that my natural hair makes it look like I don't take care of myself and that straight hair is better. First off, fuck your bitch in the clip you claim. Secondly, I surely believe that you're poorly conditioned and misguided by the way society has brainwashed you into thinking that this type of hair is unacceptable. Just because bundles and lace fronts are all that you see doesn't mean that that's all that it is. But let me make sure I got this straight before I get too ahead of myself. According to you, since I don't put chemicals like perm in my hair, I don't take care of myself. You think I'm supposed to let some white stuff control my head, reincarnate the slavery on my scalp? Nah, you can miss me with all that. I will not change my traits for a society that has always found fault in my genes. My roots trace back to a place I've never been, and my roots are all I have to show for that. I will not destroy the Sankofa I have hanging from my head. I am black, and I will forever hold on to the characteristics that show so, including my natural hair. So no, my hair does not need to be relaxed. It's not hype, nor is it stressed out. My hair doesn't need to be tamed. It's not a wild animal. What my hair is heritage. Someone who lived long before my life was probably even considered by God himself. They had hair like mine. Who are you to tell me that it's wrong? That my ancestors have no right to dwell here? I won't make them prisoners to straightening combs. I won't alter their life through me for the sake of their visual comfort. I have natural black hair for a reason, and it will stay that way for as long as I naturally live. If anybody else who has a problem with my natural black hair, you can kiss my natural black hair.
That was Deuce. Can I get both poets back up to the stage? Show them love, folks. Judges. My judges are consulting, whispering. One's got her phone out to document what this audience is going to do. Again, judges, you will be saved. What's the golden rule? Hey. All right, judges. On count of three, y'all gonna let me know if you think the yellow side, Deuce, won that round, or the red side, and Nira Chave won that round. Judges, let me see your flags up in 3, 2, 1. Flags up. Round goes to yellow, Deuce. Give it up for both poets. Can we give it up for all poets who blessed the mic in the first round? So, I do want to say, the Bars Fest is open season. So if you think you have bars or poems, let me get up there, and you think you have a matchup here in the city, or that will come in from outside the city, y'all can shout them out at the end of the show. Hell, it could get crazy in here. You know what I mean? But just something to consider. We're not there yet. I see people hype. God damn, this shit happening right now. Okay, we'll try. They're talking that time. That's fine. Yo, my friend in the back, Adam, went for bartender feeling kind of lonely, so we're gonna take a short intermission so we can recalibrate. People can get oxygen. People can get drinks, food. The food here, Houston Chronicle has rated this food before a top 100 restaurant in Houston. You can order it with your QR code. We're gonna take a short break here, short intermission, come back with our second round. Y'all get up for DJ Blue. A lot of our poets on merch. If someone says something you like, let them know. We'll be back here in a few. All right, folks, this is your 2-minute warning. We'll be starting our second round in just 2 minutes. Yo, shout out one time for DJ Bloom. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all, we're getting ready to get this second round started. But before we do, I'm going to pass around this tip jar. I say Mike, you say check, say Mike. Mike. I say read, you say spec, say read. Read. I say second, you say round, second. Second. All right, y'all. I do want to pass this tip jar around. If you want, there's also a virtual handle taped to the jar. If you want to do a virtual tip jar, all tips in this jar will go to the competing poets tonight. So if you like the work, put money in this tip jar. I'm going to split it between them. If you like a specific poet, you can go tip them out personally. Some of the poets here have merch too, so make sure to check out this stuff throughout the night if they speak to you. I'm going to pass this jar around. All right, y'all ready to get the second round started? I don't know, one person clapping after the first round we just had, it don't feel right to me. All right, y'all, so we're going to go straight into our second round. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all, coming up in the first round, I want y'all to put your hands together for Anira Chavez. And going, Anira will be on the red side, coming down on the yellow side. Y'all put your hands together again for Deuce Deuce. All right, y'all, we're going to flip this coin. It's tails, yellow. Would you like to go first or second this round? Yellow's elected to go second this round. Y'all put your hands together for Anira Chavez.
Got it. The having good pussy will not heal his trauma. It will not fix his credit score. It will not morph him into the man you've conjured in your imagination. You can't teach a grown man how to unlearn his father's mistakes if his heart is unwilling and immature. You can't prop open his mouth and force the language of commitment down his throat. I don't care about what your mouth can do if your tongue is swollen with pride. How come every time I let you inside of me, it feels like a home invasion? I've tried to sanitize your lies before consumption, but I refuse to digest the promises of a trespasser. See, you don't reciprocate, you just take all the good and mercy out of me. See, I just want the girlies to protect their peace and pH balance. Some of these men aren't worth the inconvenience, not worth the perpetuating cycle of you compromising yourself. The geography of your body is sacred land. It is not a cemetery for him to bury the corpse of his guilt and shame inside of you. Can't have your pussy power popping on someone who doesn't value the honey molasses in your womb, the magical sugar cane you possess. Listen, you do whatever you want to do with your body as you should, because it is your prerogative and only you can define your non-negotiables. But when I see another woman, I see my sister, and for that reason, I choose to love her. Fix her crown without insulting her. Remind her that she is the daughter of morning. No matter what transpired the night before, she will always rise. I also see a curious woman, exploring the facets of her body, the full moon in her hips, the glory in her thighs. Place your pussy power on a pedestal. Let these men know that you are not easily accessible. And when he tries to slither his way back into the crevices of your safe haven, you tell him that your body is not a rehabilitation center. Tell him to go seek wise counseling and therapy. He will not find redemption on your lips tonight. You tell him to be brave. Step out into the deep end. Learn how to swim in the ocean of his insecurities. You can't be his life jacket this time around, and your heart can't endure any more water damage. You hold him accountable for vandalizing your body, the only place you can call home. Thank you.
That was the nearest shot, Barry. Y'all show that same energy, that same love for the yellow side coming to the stage. Deuce, deuce.
I know that I cannot set foot into heaven with bitterness in my heart, nor anger in my soul. I wouldn't dare ask the Heavenly Father to make any exceptions for my entrance. Instead, what I'd humbly ask is that He allow you to step outside of those pearly gates so that I can borrow about 5 minutes of your time, because for most of my life, since my adolescent years, I've had a bone to pick with you, Eve. You are the sole reason I suffer every 28 days. I dread the timely reminder of your disobedience, of how you had it all: a garden, food, pets, a man. Literally, you had everything. And everything still wasn't enough. Apparently, the saying, when you know better, you do better, just didn't apply to you because you knew better. You said so yourself verbatim. When the serpent asked, is it true that God said you can't eat any fruit from any of the trees in the garden? You replied, of course we can eat fruit from the trees in the garden. It's just the tree in the middle of the garden we shall not touch nor eat, unless we will surely die. Initially, you corrected the slick sayings of the serpent that slipped you up, and you could have been strong, Eve. You could have said no, indulged in every other tree you had to eat from, but no. The big old no tree in the middle was a little too enticing for you, pulling at your curiosity, and curiosity killed the cat. Every 3 weeks, I die a little inside because you just had to be a know-it-all. Just had to know good and evil, just like God. And I tried not to blame you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it had anybody to look up to. You kind of were the first of us women to do this whole life thing. But I mean, it's this. How gullible can you be? You know what God had said. You said what God had said, and you still didn't do what God had said. So on behalf of myself and every other woman that's had to suffer this curse, I want my one. Square up, and hand me in a box. Call it a box for my box, if you will. I got a right hook for every crib I cried over, and a left one for every back pain I bent over. I got a right uppercut for every mood swing my parents had to put up with, and a left one for every full craving my thorns couldn't fulfill. I've got a jab for every cute pair of underwear I ruined, especially a good one. When the little friend you invited decided to show up a couple days early, step outside the gates, Eve. I promise we ain't gonna jump you. I promise we ain't gonna jump you. But this one is for every single one of us, especially my my good sister had that issue of blood for 12 years. I know she got to touch the hem of Jesus' garment, but the rest of us weren't so lucky. Don't have her Adam. He was there too, and he could get some of this. I got a hot can of whooping. You know what? Let me calm down because God is telling me to behave if I want to get up in here. But when we get behind these gates, you better watch your back. Because me and you, Eve, we got red beef.
That was Deuce. Can I get both poets back up to the stage? Y'all give it up for Nira Chavez and Deuce. All right, judges. Y'all let me know on the count of 3 who you think won that round. Was it the yellow poet Deuce or the red poet Nira Chavez? Let me see the flags. Damn is right. Let me see the flags up in 3, 2, 1. This round goes to yellow. Give it up for both poets. Deuce. Sheesh. I just thought we were starting the second round. And the very first words were, your pussy will not heal his trauma, God. And then the other bro wants to fight Eve. God damn. So, all the ass were biblical ass whoopings. All right, y'all, we're going to carry that first matchup energy into the second matchup. I want y'all to put your hands together and show love for the first program up here. Y'all give it up for the Fluent One. Yo, the psychology of bars fest, y'all. All right, and going against the Fluent One this round. Y'all put your hands together. Welcome back. The red side, Zach Blur. I'm so scared of this matchup. All right, I'm gonna flip this coin, and y'all know how it goes. Let's do it. We're gonna flip it. We're gonna hit the top. Boom. We got tails, yellow. Do you like to go first or second?
Let's knock this out.
Yellow defers again. Yellow goes first. Y'all get it up for the Fluent One.
My name is Jeremiah. Wouldn't matter if it was pronounced Ahmad, Kendrick, Jordan, Trayvon, Michael, Sandra, Brianna, Oscar, Sean. When I first started performing, I was told I had 15 seconds to engage an audience as a 10-second eulogy still worthy of your time as Skittles or Say Her Name is no longer trending. America, stop telling us to get over it if you will only see us as lumps of coal every time a fire starter, a young black boy opens his mouth. It is a life and death decision as a child. I spoke as a child. I thought as a child, not realizing it was my parents' fear that I would die as a child, as an adult. It's hard looking back at statistics, realizing that silence is golden, a 24-karat defibrillator. Shocking how America wants us to stop talking, to bite our tongues and swallow some words are too bitter to digest, so they rot in your stomach catacombs as abandoned prisoners that will keep you up at night. But at least you're up at night, tossing, because only angry minds sleep Angry and hot, like a dragon's first word, hot like a mother's tears, like lengthened flesh, like bullets with names, like a list that keeps scorching out its ashes, but we take them. Spread blackface over our skin, minstrel dance on television, hoping this time that justice will tune in. We will claim in a post-racial society to stop sparking a protest and act more like charcoal. Because everyone knows that coal will turn to diamonds if you give it just enough pressure. Or just enough heat, so we keep thinking society will change with just enough pressure or just enough heat. Correction, diamonds don't actually come from coal. It's a common misconception like we were all created equal. Coal is a byproduct of decomposed plant life. However, it's too new, too removed from the required pressure as diamonds erupt from near the Earth's core ancient. We have solidified remains of the Earth's heart, the truth carved into a rough-cut stone, placed into the volcanic furnace of a young black boy's mouth. The formation is never silent. It is an eruption, shaking the continental plates of the ignorant standing above. So whenever the law gives ground for man to stand on, 357 should never be a time to play around. Beware the twitching metronome with a finger on a holster. Beware the silence of a courthouse where non-indictments are the cobwebs that will hang you as a status quo. It is a wonder that my mouth has kept me alive in this country for so long. In front of a red-headed Texas state trooper, perplexed why a poet would have so many books in the backseat of his car, presenting myself as a canvas target with no chance for erasure. America, stop telling us to get over it when you're claiming more moments of silence. I refuse to believe that justice should be any harder to obtain than a diamond.
That was the fluent one. Going against the floor one this round. Y'all show that same energy, that same love. Repping the red side for Zach Blunt.
Make some noise if you ever seen a Right About Now video online. Yeah. That's what's up. So if y'all didn't know, I'm a camera guy, and I'm the camera guy for Right About Now. So those videos, I help produce those. Can I teach y'all a little bit about cameras? Yeah? All right, so inside the lens of a camera, there's this device, it's called an aperture. And its job is to let light inside the sensor. And this is much like the human eye. Beneath the iris is the pupil, and it dilates in the darkness. This fascinates me. How adaptable the human body can be. How we are designed to see even in the darkest places. And I wonder if this applies to things unseen by human eyes, like when depression cloaks the mind in the dark. What if the heart starts to dilate, opening up the aperture, snapshot every thought into a thing brighter than it used to be, boosting saturation, punching up exposure, pushing back shadows, and letting the highlights illuminate the memories. It would be so nice if the brain could process like Photoshop. But this is not how it works. Brain chemistry can't compound into such a clean comparison, can't morph the mind into a metaphor neat enough to fold inside the consciousness of every person who thinks mental illness is a joke. I never thought it was a joke, but when my best friend opened up to me about her anxiety, I said, yo, you should probably find better ways to relax. I didn't realize how unhelpful that was until the panic attack took my breath away, left me dry heaving on the kitchen floor, and herein lies the problem. We don't know what we are talking about until we feel what it feels like, because the most universal experiences are also the most subjective ones. Like, how do we all feel emotional pain, yet it is still so elusive to explain, even for me, the poet, whose purpose is to take big concepts and make them more concrete. And see, this is the part when I bring back the metaphor about the aperture, opening up, letting in the light, so y'all can finally see what I'm saying, but some of y'all still won't understand how this poem has never been about anxiety or depression or any isolated emotion for that matter, but rather the sum of all of these feelings and how hard they are to talk about, and how even when we find the words to say how we feel, there's a person out there that won't believe it is real. A gaslight in the chamber is cause for combustion, and you wonder why so many people are out of their mind, why so many people blow out their mind. And I know correlation does not always mean causation, but a rising suicide rate has to say something about a society who thinks empathy is only as deep as aesthetics. And here is where the imagery falls apart, because we are in the dark and our eyes are wide the fuck open. But what about our heart? Can we open up the aperture? Can we let in the light?
That was Zach Blunt. I already got both poets up to the stage. Hey, save it for the mic. All right, y'all. Audience, what you think of that round? Woo. All right, judges. Y'all get to make the decision of who won that round. Wasn't she doing it? Always defer to your lady. I respect that. All right, so on the yellow side, we got Fluent. On the red side, we got Zach Blunt. Judges, let us know who won in 3, 2, 1. Flags up. That round goes to yellow. The Fluent one. Give it up for both poets. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all. That was an awesome matchup. We're going to go into our third matchup. I want y'all to put your hands together, repping the red side. Coming to the stage for Jada Luciano. All right, and going against Jada Luciano this round, repping the yellow side. Y'all give it up for Davey, the poet. All right, so we're gonna do the customary coin flip. It landed on tails. Yellow, would you like to go first or second this round?
You want to choose?
Yellow defers to red. Red, would you like to go first or second? Red going first. Y'all get up for Jada Luciano.
When a poet cries, it is a different type of cry. I'm talking the biggest crybaby of them all kind of cries. It's painful. The one you don't want to touch, but be close to. The one everyone can feel, but has no words for, not even the poet. When a poet cries, it is loud. I'm talking a stadium full of Beyonce fans loud. Loud like 20 tambourines on Sunday morning loud. Louder than the silence of all of the words the poet hasn't been able to say, because when a poet cries, they're probably tired. Tired of everyone being willing to listen, but not actually hearing the poet. Poet confess in front of live audience they'd rather stand on the edge of a cliff, and of course, crowd assume they snaps be the lifeline. Poet is tired of being on stage, watching you look at them, but poets still be having to beg you to see them, although they know that you can't, because you can't even look in your own reflection. We tired of being compared to everybody else's reflections. We tired of everyone wanting to see the poet, wants to showcase, wants to put the poet on display, and even have the audacity to compete with this poet. So if you need to find me, I'm giving out blood for bars. This Brooklyn body breaking down busted metaphors. My poem stuck between the sanctuary and prison door. Every floor sound like Tim's on the metal floor. I could tell you ain't never had your neck broke before, huh? Keep fooling around, I'ma feed your marrow to the sparrow. Align your spine with the dust. Feed your bones to the floor. Store your soul in the heart of my soul. Don't you know I can marry your body to bricks and make your name blow with the wind? Cause in my core I soar. I get an electric pull just spitting on you fools. It grinds my gears to think you feel you actually belong here. And all the old heads out here blowing your heads up. I'm writing the whole community into retirement even with my pen tucked. Community into retirement, even with my pen tucked, my piece tucked, but I never miss a headshot. My God's the only perfect thing qualified to make your head rock. I've been on your mental since the announcements of the verses. I done poison your mind, my bars ill just like the curses. I've been on your mental since the announcements of the verses. You see, Jay, I'm leading the masses. Call me 21st century Moses, and you out here trying to be the host for all the biggest hoes. And I mean, is it really a battle or a versus? Is it really a battle or a versus? Hey, don't lose your grip the mic, check the person next to you. It's a sacrificial ceremony happening in front of you. I ain't came to play with you. I'm out here exposing poetry poses. Them praises ain't for real. You out here copy and pasting my lines for posters, and for the next poet trying to come for me, guess what? I came to kill.
That was Shada Luciano, repping the red song. Some of the audience members got a lot of steps in today. They're getting their steps in today. Hey, I want y'all to keep that same energy, that same love for the yellow side coming to the stage. Davey, the boy. You got that one. All right.
I was gonna try and describe you poetically, but you just a bitch in my eyes. Be belittling my feelings all the time. I should have beat your ass the moment I had the chance to. The moment I see you, more than likely I'ma beat your ass blue. See, I cared enough for you that I pretended to come so you wouldn't feel embarrassed or nothing. H, hello, ugly ass. No, I ain't letting shit go, and I put that on my bro. Bitch. Y'all excuse my language, but I've been knowing that in, so it began to be hard to manage, because it's crazy how you can love someone so much that you'll set yourself on fire just to make sure they feel warm, escaping everyone else and running in their arms, not hearing the false alarms and thinking that you're safe, but the moment they get the chance, boom, you're in harm up in dangerous arms. And I attempted to make lemonade with the lemons you threw, but instead I should have squeezed them in your eyes just so you could feel pain too when though that the sky is blue. I would have painted it red if you had asked me. I would have painted it red if you had asked me to. I mean, that's how much I imagined that I loved you. So it's crazy that you even had the audacity to sit there and play me. You sat there and betrayed me. But it ain't all on you, because shit, I too blame me. Because I'm far from crazy. Because this damn show ain't how my mama raised me. How the fuck I let this happen when I promised to never let another bitch play me? You fucked me up. And ever since, I ain't never been the same me. But with them same tears I cried, I wouldn't dare put out your fire, and you know why. And I'm going to be honest, I'm working on being completely healed. But that'll probably never happen until I beat your ass if I'm being real. And I know y'all probably expected some tears out of me, some vulnerability. I'm sorry, but the bitch brought the demon out of me. And though you accomplished bringing out the worst of me, it's going to kill you when you see another woman rubbing me and bless me with a ring, you stupid bitch.
That was Davey the Poet. Can we give it up for both poets? Can I get them both to the stage? All right, judges, you know what to do. You may not want to do it, but you know what to do. All right, judges, I need y'all to let me know on the count of 3 if you think yellow side, David the Poet won, or if you think red side, Jada Luciano won. Let me see those flags up in 3, 2, 1. That round goes to red, Jada Luciano. Give it up for both poets. Goddamn. Audience, I got a question. You ready for the last matchup in the final round? I need y'all to show love, build energy for the first poet coming to the stage. Y'all give it up for red side, repping the red side, Gully Thought. And going against Gully Thoughts this round, repping the yellow side. Yo, put your hands together for she. So cool. All right, y'all. Y'all know how it goes. We're gonna flip it.
Go, buddy.
It's heads. Red. Do you want to go first or second? Red is elected to go first. Y'all give it up for Gully Thought.
You can come for my daddy, but don't you ever come for my mama. The queen. And I heard somebody in the neighborhood want her off the throne. Not my mama. Did they forget that her throne will forever be a home and the brightness of her spirit will always shine brighter than darkness? They could have a home, they could have a clone. It's her spirit. They fear it. They fear that the longer she reigns on the throne, it will flood the opportunity to ever get near it. So they said, in their head, if I can't come for her, I'll come for her daughter. Disrespectful, right? So they came for the cup, but my mama from Southside Chicago, and she just passed the torch, and I'm ready to flame. They asked, oh, it's my turn now. Yeah. To put on the Black Panther suit to my haters. Yeah. My Black Panther suit is different than you. I don't feel your bullets of hate. I don't get knocked down by your punches of rage. Your hater rage gives me electrolytes, and I absorb your kinetic energy. Yeah. Just like God, I create my enemies, and they still bow to me. You think your doubts have me phased, baby? I assimilate the assembly of your negative energy, and then I release. My release will always be stronger than your insecurities' ammunition. You want to crush my ambition. You want to see me down. You want to see me lose, but this crown is too bulletproof. It's a necklace around my neck, around my soul. I am undefeated. You can make me bleed. You can throw me down the waterfalls of uncertainty, but listen to this beat. Wakanda, forever. I'm kinda, forever. I'm kinda, eternal. I'm kinda the daughter of the queen that automatically swims in the seas of royalty. You think I do this shit alone? When I'm down, my family resuscitates me with their loyalty. You hate what I have, you crave what I aspire to be, but never put in the the work or the effort to attain it. Just claim it. Boo-boo. You ain't gotta hate it. Get your own suit and stop trying to come for mine. Wakanda, forever. These bars are kinda forever.
That was Gully Thoughts repping the red side. I want y'all to share that same energy, that same love for repping the yellow side. She so cool.
I was tired of beating myself down about how I sound when I stand at the forefront. Ain't nobody said nothing about me to me, but I'm my worst critic, so my own blows hit harder. In the past, I've been a martyr to my own false beliefs, but that was the past. Now I stand here before you ready to flex on that ass. It don't matter what I may not be. I can definitely tell you what I am. I'm top shelf, the highest quality. Make sure you stand on your tippy toes when you reach for me. Make sure when you check for me, you check it from my brand. Not just tequila, but Patron. Not just vodka, but Kettle One. Not just whiskey, but Crown. Not just rum, but brand nephew, because it's smooth and it goes down. Yeah. I'm higher octane because they said I am. I'm a Capricorn. I'm the gold. I'm telling you what I know. And it's not arrogance or vanity. But when I stepped onto the scene, I heard other poets speaking life into their ability. So in order for anybody to consider me, I've got to be first to believe in me. So listen to my poetry carefully. Every word is chosen meticulously to be spoken, articulated to create a space in your memory specifically designed for you to remember me because that's just the New York City in me. Yeah. Born and raised in Queens, but Brooklyn put that swag in me. I need a something better than me. Mixed with a little bit that Jamaican beat the quality. So make sure you pay attention close to the sheet. So,
That was She's So Cold. Can we give it up for both poets, audience? All right, judges, this is the last time you'll have to do this in the second round because there's one more round. Yeah. But for the second round, my judges, I need y'all to let me know, do you think Gully Thoughts repping the red side won that round, or She's So Cold repping the yellow side? Let me see those flags up in 3, 2, 1. That round goes to She's So Cold yellow. Give it up for both poets. Can we give it up for all the poets who blessed us in the second round? All right, y'all. So we are actually at my favorite part of the show. Can everyone say selfie? Selfie. So it is our selfie break. So we are right about now just not a poetry show. We're a living, breathing community of poets and poetry lovers. Really, Bars Fest is a unique, fun, exciting way to celebrate the art form of poetry and written language and contemporary art authors that are existing among us and creating right now today. This is where we come to celebrate those efforts. And we have shows all the time, every single week, most weeks, multiple times a week. We have a poetry open mic tomorrow at Avant Garden. So if you really like this show, you want to come back, check us out at Avant Garden, 7:30 p.m. Then we'll be back here next time we'll be back here September 5th. And we're going to do a new shit poetry slam. New shit. So the new shit poetry slam is never before slam poems. So all the authors who have been too shy to share these poems, this is going to be where you come to check out the first takes. That's going to happen on 9-5. And if you really like Bars Fest, we already have the event listed. Okay, for next week, we don't have the lineup yet, but I can promise you it's going to be really good. See, it might get decided tonight. Who knows? So, y'all, I want to take this selfie break. So, like I said, we're a living, breathing community of poets and poetry lovers. So, I'm going to challenge you right now to stand up out of your seat. Introduce yourself to someone who you've never met before in your life. Ask them if it's okay to give them a high five. If you don't do high fives, do an air five. If you don't do air fives, give them a peace sign. And take a selfie with them and tag us on social media at WAN Poetry. DJ Bloom, you ready? Our selfie break is starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Yo, we're going to take that selfie break straight into our intermission. We'll be back in 5 minutes. This is your 2-minute warning. We're going to get started with our final round in just 2 minutes. I say Mike, you say check, say Mike. Mike. I say Reed, you say spec, say Reed. Reed. I say final, you say round, final. Final. Hey audience, are we ready to see the last round of competition tonight? I said, are you ready to see the last round of competition tonight? All right, I'm just going to do a quick visual check, make sure I see all my judges, and I do. Y'all, I'm going to pass this tip jar around one more time in case I missed anyone. All of the funds in this tip jar go directly to the artist. You can also do the virtual tip jar, which is a sticker and tagged on it. I'm going to pass this around again. Also, y'all, treat these artists, these poets, like you treat your favorite band. You can buy their merch, you can tip them out, you can follow them on IG and see the awesome poems they create all throughout the year. Connect with them, I promise. If they said something that spoke to you, let them know. You know, and that's how we build community. Y'all feel me? I say bars, you say bars, say bars. So with that, we are going to go straight into our third and final round. I need us clapping in the front, clapping in the middle, clapping all the way in the back, and welcoming up to the stage, repping the yellow side, Deuce Deuce! And going against Deuce Deuce this round, I'm up in the red side. Y'all put your hands together for Anira Chavez. All right, y'all, I'm gonna flip this coin. It landed on Red. Red, would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Red will go first. Y'all put your hands together for Anira Chavez.
I want to be black and unbothered. Wet dream, cover girl galore, color me immortal. Brown and golden with locks, ill-matted, tatted across the lower abdomen like my savior. I want to be popping like black women in sundresses, black women in yellow. This that chasing your bliss to the promised land with decolonized kinks and curls. Post-traumatic stress doesn't exist here. I can go in any neighborhood untouched without the gaze of famished eyes interrogating my blackness. I am visible like the color of freedom. Paint my neon love on any auction block. I don't need no music. I can knock if you buck a cappella on the border that once was the Mason-Dixon line, the final destination of too many of my ancestors. I want to be delicate like my father's smile, a lighthouse in the ghetto, my oasis in the trenches. Want to be poetic like a black man making love to a woman he adores. He releases the thunder in his hips and fill her up with magic and hallelujah. The rain in their voices as they both climax. An ebony child will be conceived in this moment, and he will be born with no nails in his hands and feet, no reservations for bullets in his chest. He will be a radical thinker, filled with wonder and imagination, because who said niggas gotta wait to heaven to be free? To loosen the noose from our necks? Nah, you better cash at me my reparations. Quit playing and forgive my student loan debt. I got hearts to tend to. I ain't got time to be going back and forth about critical race theory with gentrifiers in Brooklyn and white evangelicals in the Bible Belt. Don't got time to be arguing about who's black and who's not, because folks want to deny the rum and sugar cane field tethered to their blood. It must be the lead and the water and the GMOs in our food that is making us all delirious. I tell them that black love is the remedy to cure all this madness, and they laugh. Please don't take my literary devices out of context. Everything ain't battle of the sexes. Get out your feelings, get off shade robes, put on your Jordans, and meet me outside at the front lines, at the protest. We got work to do. I can't make this gold and build these pyramids in the hood without you. Come be black with me. Hold my poetic justice in your hands. Let me feed you this agape cuisine, Sojourner, Sonia, Audrey. Let's turn on the fire hydrant, dance in the middle of the street, and give God a live performance. All I ever wanted to be is black like the backside of the moon, like the midnight skies that cover me in prayer, like the blue magic my mama used to put in my hair with anointed hands. Black is efficient. It is the beginning and the end. It will have the last words when the world is engulfed in flames. And you, my love, you have always been enough. Thank y'all.
That was Anira Nira Chavez repping the red side. Now coming to the stage repping the yellow side. Y'all put your hands together for Deuce.
I'm so dope. I'm the main character in my own movie. Hail for my most noble qualities: caring, kind, sweetheart on my sleeve, a love bug, and maybe the reason y'all be so addicted to me. I'm so dope, you can just call me a heroine. I want to throw so high, you gotta look up to me. Breathe in your lungs and stuff with me. Breathe out, look now, you puffing me like puff, poetry. I'm so dope, like cocaine clean, even when I'm not in the all right. With that Sophia skin, like all my life I had to fight, but these days I'm choosing peace. I slang hope from my tongue. Deal healing in these lines, and my lines made out of words, and my words make bars, and my bars make bricks, and you love every taste of it, it's pure. No odorants or additives, just verbs, nouns, and adjectives, cooking up these sentences to listen heighten all your senses. I'm so dope, I'm psychedelic. No mushrooms, I just hush rooms with my voice. Be bold and loud, so any other sound ain't got no choice but to listen. Hold two fingers up and tell your neighbor you gonna need a minute to get some life. I'm injecting you with it. Bars so sick, I'm infecting you with it. You get one hit and you gonna be so hooked. You'll start weighing your doses and twos. Why you think they call me Deuce? Call me Deuce to the dope rhymes. Make sure you say my name 2 times. Like 2 plus 2 downs. Y'all know me. I might go back inside. I just pop out from time to time. In case I gotta remind you that they call me Deuce. The name's so fly, you gotta say it twice. And every time I hit the stage, they're like, don't be nice. But it's only because my mouthpiece to me got you hitting the stank face like you can't stand the fact that this is a last round hitter. Guaranteed you gonna sing some more. I got them 8-bar bars. Have you yelling winner chicken dinner like all VIP, all eyes on me. When I hit the scene, go ahead and do like paparazzi and snap a flick while I spit and I snap. Matter of fact, let me sit down before y'all overdose. I'm just puff, pass.
Deuce. Can I get both poets back up to the stage? All right, judges, this is the third and final time you will have to do this for this matchup. But first, can we give it up for both of these poets and the work they showed with us tonight? All right, judges, y'all are gonna let me know who you think won that round. Was it yellow side Deuce, or was it the red side Nira Chavez? Let me see the flags up in 3, 2, 1. Round goes to yellow Deuce. Deuce wins the matchup. Damn the scores. Give it up for both poets. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all, I want y'all to keep the same energy. This is the last round, so we really got to give it all we got now, don't we? So first up, coming to the stage, show energy, give love. Repping the red side, we got Gully Thug. And going against the red side, Gully Thoughts, we got repping the yellow side, she so cool. I say tie, you say breaker, tie. judges. This round decides it for this match. So we're going to flip this coin. Bow. It's tails. Yellow, would you like to go first or second? Just like to poll the audience. Yellow elects to go first. Y'all give it up for she. So, go!
Wake up.
I slammed. Exposed my creativity to random people, stood naked and vulnerable, asked them to judge me. I slammed. Listened to another poet's poetry and critiqued their level of ability against mine. Found flaws in their performances if their walk in this life was not their own. I slammed. Spit so hard it felt like every tooth in my mouth was loose. I slammed. Flowed so fluently the words poured out of my soul and formed puddles at my feet. I slammed. Crawled through the spaces of confidence in my heart. Found weak vows, shut them down, and allowed each atrium to fill with self-doubt. I slammed. Searched for reasons that I couldn't be, that I shouldn't be, that I would never be able to share the stage with more popular poets. I slammed. Use the spirit of judgment. I spent the last 2 years trying to eliminate from my life experience to throw scores and bars that hold the desire for validation of competitive players hostage. I slammed. Allowed the detriment point to determine the work that my work completely negated the belief that I was given this ability for a purpose. But I slammed and I lost and I'm still a poet.
That was She's So Cold. I want y'all to share that same energy and love for the next mo coming to the stage. Gully the
So like I said, my mama the queen, she gave me the order. She said I could cross the border and go for the kill. I just have her favor. In honor of She's So Cold family, don't record this massacre. I don't need y'all recording me having a fast enough to a character and have her pee on herself. We don't need these black on black crimes on the timeline. But y'all fucked up taking me out the sideline and putting me in the game. Be careful who you mentor. You might birth a monster bigger than you. She's So Cold is cold. But don't let these words give you frostbite because of how cold I am. Don't bite off too much you can't chew, but I'll bet you chew these poetry buzz up and don't spit them out, baby. Swallow that shit. And I'm going to follow that shit up with some milk because I know you're not ready for this meat. She's So Cold is cold on the stage. I can never take away the seed she planted in this game. But the poetry is giving ancient vibes. But y'all digging her, right? Y'all digging her, right? So let me dig her fossils up because I already killed her in the first round. So it sounds like Gully Thumps is colder. But I got respect for Auntie T-Rex. She the king of dinosaurs. But my poetry will bitch press hard even when I'm kind of sore. Do you feel these swords from this one by you? Do you feel them doors closing because now they calling Gully to come get that check? Do you feel these floors shaking after this knockout? Bet, I warned you. I come with duality. I am fire and ice, so I gas myself up. I got big kahunas energy. You can read my writing in both my books, and that's enough talent. But when I'm on this stage, that's bonus energy. That's bonus energy. Even if you don't like me, you can't help but feel me. So feel me. And now we're one, energetically reunited, even without consent. I promise you, this is out of love. She's so cold. I'm just who you always been. You always been that bitch. You always been tough. Maybe at my age, you just didn't believe in you enough, but I do. And my face not blind, maybe my face can see. And I already had a vision 3 weeks ago about this defeat. 1 feet, 2 feet, I'm hopscotching through your mental. Jump in! Judges, how many bars y'all cut? 7, 8, call my poetry section 8 because I'm living in your head rent free. On your way home, all you feel, all you see, and all you hear is glory, glory, glory.
That was Gully Thoughts. Can I get both poets back up to the stage? All right, y'all. For 3 rounds, both of these poets have brought their art, their talent on this stage for us. Can we show love to both of these poets? Now, judges, this is a tiebreaker. So on the count of 3, I need y'all to let me know who you think won that round. Was it She So Cold repping the yellow side or Gully Thoughts repping the red side? Let me see those flags up in 3, 2, 1. Red wins that round. Red wins the match. Shout out to Gully Thoughts. Give it up for both poets. Yo, I got a question, audience. How many more people want to hear that She's So Cold rebuttal in the future? Yeah! Hell yeah! All right, y'all, we're going into our third matchup of the third round. I say bars, you say bars, say bars. Bars. All right, y'all, we're going into our third matchup. Repping the red side, I want y'all to put hands together for Zach Blunt. And going against Zach Blunt this round, repping the yellow side. Y'all put your hands together for the fluent one. I say tie, you say breaker, tie. Tie. All right, y'all, this round is for the matchup again. Y'all gotta get a room as much as y'all say to each other. All right, y'all. I'm gonna flip this coin. I know how it works. Man. It's heads, red, you decide.
You go first, Fluent.
Yellow goes first. Y'all give it up for the fluent
A few years ago, I was in a car accident. Fell asleep behind the wheel. In the morning, wondering if all dogs go to heaven, there must be a reason that cats have 9 lives. As if saving grace allows for 8 more chances at redemption, 8 is a number for rebirth. After the first time I was electrocuted, I knew the shock value of survival. Knew what Lazarus felt like to open his eyes for a second time. At the time, I wasn't fixated to power and to muscle cars. 7, it was a wire again, frayed beneath my feet. Should I completely understand that life is not guaranteed yet? Am I completely out of my mind to ignore grace and drive blindly? 6, lasers aren't as fun when 14,000 watts soaks my body. 5, after repetitive failures, my arm seized control, begged my younger brother to save it from me. Accidents negate definition when you are deliberately in danger. So I deliberate among questions, took one small step into manhood, realized there was one giant leap into ignorance. 4, I was walking through a rainstorm, learned to breathe fire, to shoot pain out of my fingers, built my body into respect. Zeus's bolt struck my body into a lightning bolt, but I guess I wasn't fearful enough. The next day, death issued a warrant for the vehicle I was riding in. Tornado spin out on the highway. We were Alvin Ailey dancers around concrete barriers. At 24 years of memories per second, I saw my life saved again in a flash. When ice had a different vision, it is uncanny how impossibility is always floating next to me. An 18-wheeler reminded me that I only have 2 chances left. Yeah. A median and a semi, a snowbank of uncertainty in my life, curtailed in a 4,000-pound figure skater. Amazing how graceful grace can be, crashing with no injuries. 1, it was different this time. Caught unaware, serene in my confidence. I have done this before, played Superman for so long, worn a fake identity until I have no identity. Kryptonite has no effect on me. I'm still falling, believing my wishes are wings, that my dreams are parachutes, but there was just a curve to catch me, to rock me from my slumber, to yank sleeping eyes, attending to oncoming traffic, and this time I get it. With headlights approaching, that all dogs may go to heaven, but we cats have to earn our way. That sleep and death are too close until a sunrise to be afraid of the mornings. So I'm tired of playing roulette, wondering how many more times I could survive the gunshot. I'm tired of being a tying star home in the nightscape. I just want to shine again. I want to look into a mirror without uncertainty. I want to know there was 0 chances left, that this time I'll get it right, that I can love unencumbered, that I can live without regrets, that cats may have 9 lives plus 1 chance, but before I make it to 10 in vain, I just pray that my guardian angel decides to throw away her abacus.
That was the Fluent one repping the yellow side. Going against Fluent this round. Y'all put your hands together, repping the red side for Zach Blunt.
Nazareth, I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright. So I'm at this rave, dancing in a sea of people, drenched in sweat, pouring from my pores, not drinking enough water, but that's okay, because the music keep me up. Along with the DJ, mixing like the master he is, boosting the bass so every song is a banger. Listen, I never jammed so hard to Journey ever in my life, y'all. And each transition is seamless. This time, it is Kendrick Lamar. And the lyrics go, all my life, I had to fight, nigga. And everybody sings the words. And the experience becomes out of body. I'm no longer in the sea, but above it. Watching white caps crash into one another, moving in cohesion, moving like the only reason they are breathing this freely is because more niggas are not present. Moving in the irony of these lyrics falling from their lips like, what fight have you been fighting, my nigga? Is it the one when your mommy didn't give you enough money for you to go to your next music festival? Or is it the one with a middle finger is accompanied by a mouth moving in the shape of the word nigger because of road rage always unearths the racist? And on the radio is a song that's supposed to give me life, make me feel alright, bring me closer to my ancestors. Instead, I only feel closer to their graves because it's like they say, life and death is in the power of the tongue. And right now, the way these white people are moving their mouths is killing me. And I don't wish this upon them. I just wish they wouldn't say the word nigga. I just wish they knew how stupid they look. I just wish collectively that community could be more conscious in general and shit. And then I remember I am in this seat. And I wonder if I look just as stupid. I wonder if the music and the Molly is enough for me to drown in the rush of it all. Do you know how hard it is to have fun and be woke at the same time? Do you know how hard it is to see myself and not feel like a sellout? To see myself and not look like a token? To see myself and not be okay with any of this shit, yet choose not to fight? Because all my life I had to fight, nigga. And I did not come here to fight, y'all. I came to have fun. I came to turn up on my people. I came to have a good fucking time, y'all, and I try to. I really do, because the music is good, and these drugs are strong. And damn, do I love myself enough to not let these people kill my vibe? So I sing like Kendrick wrote this shit for me. I sing like my voice is Moses playing this white. Watch, see, I sing every fucking word. Nazareth, I'm fucked up, only you fucked up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
That was Zach Blunt. Let me get both poets back up to this stage. Audience, they shared their hearts with us, their art with us for 3 rounds. Can we give it up for both of these poets? So judges, this is a tiebreaker. So I need y'all on the count of 3 to raise your flags up to let me know if you think Zach won that round on the red side, or you think the Fluent one won that round up in the yellow side. Judges, let me see your flags in 3, 2, 1. Round goes to red. Zach Blunt wins the matchup. Give it up for both of the poets.
Down floor, I just want to say it was an honor. There's no one else I would have to do this with, bro. Hey, Fluent, listen. I said this was an honor, bro. Like, I wanted to not do this, but when they said I was up against you, I had to take it. So I appreciate you, bro. For sure, respect.
Yeah, and on that, these poets wouldn't be in their matchups if they didn't respect the person across from them. Both people had to agree to be a part of it, so give it up for respecting your fellow artists. All right, y'all ready to do this one last fucking time? Yeah. All right, I want y'all build energy, show love. Repping the red side for Jada Luciano. Keep clapping. We're clapping in the front. We're clapping in the middle. We're clapping all the way in the back. And going against Jada this round, repping the yellow side. Y'all put your hands together for Davey, the poet. So we gonna flip this coin. That's tails. Yellow, do you want to go first or second this round? I'm gonna go first. Yellow elects to go first. Y'all give it up for Davey, the poet. This is humbling, first of all.
All right, so who is pretty good at math in high school? Me neither, so it's cool. It's cool. So we just gonna take it there. I put it on my last breath while my face turns blue, baby. Whenever you need me. Oh, I ain't gonna lie, even if you just want to see me, I'd be willing to go a mile. I mean, 5,280 extra feet just to see Pinky with cheeks, even if that means it take me 10,080 minutes, or to simplify with you. Or to simplify, a whole week to make my whole world complete, baby. Your wish is my guarantee. Listen, it's mathematical. You ever been loved and collateral prior to this thing I call we, and can actually say that it felt supernatural? You gave me all of you in exchange for me, so I'd be foolish not to open up my heart after releasing the key, baby. It's mathematical, not advanced, not complex, not extracurricular. Baby, I'm willing to change my signature if you can love me in the perfect perimeter, like Healthy communication, necessary compromising, and loyal commitment together equates to a love that I'm willing to wait to have on my plate since ain't no such thing as too late. It's mathematical. A half of the two of us only equates to a love that's magical, honey. I'm trying to make you my lifetime lady, and I said it in capital. And if I'm being transparent, I wasn't always literate when it came down to the intimate mathematicals because prior to you, not gonna lie, I attempted to use cheat sheets, although I knew it only creates several hassles, resulting in tacticals. But for the right one, I get married standing on top of the sun. I go through hell and jail for you, so by far I'm saying this shit for fun. It's mathematical. You came into my world promising addition, neglecting the fractions because you feel fraction, a part of me that keeps me breathing. It's intimately mathematical. But you also remind me of R&B classicals because it's shockingly natural for you to keep me sane and think irrational. It's mathematical. I love you and you love me. I'm just glad I stopped sabotaging because it's been so long since I've been so happy. It's intimately mathematical. First time being smooth and not problematical. It's simple. 1 + 1 = 2. Or to simplify with you, my dreams come true because I'm only complete if I only at least have the other half of you. So 1 + 1 = me and you.
That was JB the poet repping the yellow side. I want y'all to show that same energy, that same love for the next poet coming to the stage, repping the red side, Jada Luciano.
All I know is I'm a motherfucking legend. It's too late for my city. I'm just
Rapping, oh my God. I'm currently constructing a building that'll last forever. It ain't your regular skyscraper. It don't belong in no town center because we don't like hanging with the groupies. It's not being made out of your regular steel, brick, or lumber. There isn't enough stone to satisfy the structure of this building. It's the definition of architecture. Carefully and meticulously, I am designing an establishment stronger than the Twin Towers. Airlines Flight 11 to 100 couldn't get it off this rocker. It's the definition of architecture. The materials being used are LED, LED, call me blue, no clue where to find me. I got about 3.3 volts running through me, see, even after you try to erase or forget, Luciano shines a little too bright, baby, you might need some shades. These rays will blind you, my tower's foundation is just a little too strong. Every late night writing session has contributed to its frame insulation at its finest. Every show adds about 3 more floors, every floor, ceiling, and wall topped with the finest marble. It's the definition of architecture. After weaving my way through life, I never thought I'd have the opportunity to create something so big, to create something so beautiful. This little Latino black girl wasn't supposed to be here. She was supposed to fail. How the hell did she manage to create such an amazing design? She is the design. I am the design. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, even after deep decomposition, my name will hold all of the weight. My name is my legacy. My name is my greatest creation. Forget you. Forget them. Don't let them disrespect your structure, your place of business, your legacy, your name, me. You see, me and my body won't always be here. But my name will last forever. It's the definition of architecture.
That was Jada Luciano repping the red side. Can I get both poets, Jada Luciano and Davey the poet, back up to the stage? Before we do this final judges vote, can we give it up for both of these poets who have dropped their hearts on this stage with us tonight? So judges, remember this is a tiebreaker. So on the count of three, y'all are gonna let me know who you think won that round. Was it Jada Luciano repping the red side? Well, when one judge like, let me get my sip on, I gotta get drunk to make this decision. Or was it the yellow poet, Davey the poet? Judges, let me know on the count of three who you think won this round. In 3, 2, 1, flags up. Round goes to Jada Luciano. Matchup goes to Jada Luciano. Give it up for both poets. Can I get all of the poets who competed tonight back up to the stage? Can I get all of the poets who competed tonight who are still here back up to the stage? Apollinaire Chavez, Deuce Deuce, Jada Luciano, Davey the Poet, Gully Thoughts, Zach Blunt, the Fluent One. If you're a poet still here, I know some people texting their mamas right now, so they may not be here right now. I know some people are writing their next poem for the next Bars Fest, so they may not be. Say that. All right, y'all, can we give it up for all of these poets one more time? So I want to make some plugs. Amira Chavez will be featuring tomorrow night at right about now. So if you like the sample of her work, come check it out tomorrow night. Deuce Deuce will be featuring the first Wednesday of September right about now. And our next Bars Fest will be the 3rd week of September. Everything is on our website, wampoetry.com/events. If you would like to go look up and see what we're doing, if you want to see what we're doing in general at WAM Poetry, you can follow us all over. A lot of the artists on this stage, y'all, they all have Instagrams. I know a lot of them have merch. If you like anything you heard tonight, go check it out. Or even just let the poets know. Yeah, give it up for the poets one more time. I'm just going to do a bunch of announcements. Give it up for Adam, our bartender and Rutgers, for taking care of us. We love this venue and this town. Give it up for DJ Bloom with the intros. On point all night long. Lauren and Carson at the door. Zach Blunt on film. Y'all, thank y'all so much. My name is Amir Safi. You can follow me at Easttown and Brown. It's been a pleasure being your host this evening. Hope to see y'all again tomorrow night.